Hey everyone, today we're actually going to show you how to specifically create a YouTube ad format called a video discovery ads. That way you could actually create a campaign to maximize brand awareness, and you could potentially get subscribers with this YouTube ad format. Hi, I'm Andres from Linx Digital, and right now we're going to show you how to actually create a video discovery campaigns, not to get confused with the regular discovery campaigns that Google provides. This is video discovery campaigns, which actually show up on YouTube search results, okay? One thing I do want to be clear on is these YouTube video discovery ads can run on the YouTube search results and watch pages for both desktop and mobile, okay? So the ad unit actually consists of an image thumbnail or a video thumbnail with a title, with a description at the bottom of the video, and it basically, you can place it shows up in the home page of YouTube when somebody searches, right? Or even in the related videos right below. So one thing that you want to be mindful of is discovery ads are very different from the previous ad types that we normally cover, like the in-stream, right? True view for action in-stream ads, or other way, which is the responsive video ads, right? This has some similarities, but it is different, okay? Those that are new to YouTube ads, obviously, you can actually learn a lot from being part of our YouTube ad buyers group on Facebook. So there's a link below in the description. Feel free to join. You're gonna get tons of value, and you're gonna learn about YouTube ads pretty extensively with that group. But if you wanna get more in-depth and more advanced, then we suggest that you actually buy our YouTube ad course, which is an updated course 2021, and it goes very in-depth on how to actually create profitable YouTube ad campaigns so you can scale to 6, 7, past 8 figures with YouTube ads, okay? All right, so let's just dive into this screen here. So we're actually gonna go ahead and choose product and brand consideration. And here it's gonna show video. Oh, this is a little glitchy for whatever reason. But here it'll basically, you wanna select the video type, okay? And here you wanna select influence consideration. As you can see here, it says influence consideration of your products or brand with skippable in-stream ads or video discovery ads, okay? This is what we want to select, okay? And you basically just go through the process. Obviously, you know, you want to add proper naming convention. It's going to help you guys understand, you know, what type of campaign it is. Let's say the different bidding type, right? You want to have the naming convention set up properly there, right? Just for the sake of this video here, we're just going to leave it as is. In terms of the bid strategy, you can only do maximum CPV for this particular campaign. Here, in terms of budget and dates, we go with daily, okay? And you can, you know, obviously depending on how you want to do it, but we normally go with daily. Let's say you want to do 50 bucks a day. Networks, you want to ensure that these top 2 are selected. Video partners, I don't care too much about, right? You want to unselect video partners. You just want this to show up for YouTube videos, right? And this is what's going to ensure that your discovery campaign or your ad is going to show up on the YouTube homepage, right? Whenever somebody searches for a specific, let's say, keyword, okay? And of course, the YouTube search results. As we know, YouTube is the second biggest search engine, right, online. All right, and then locations, obviously, common sense there. Languages, go to inventory type. We normally go with standard, but you can venture out to expanded. We don't do limited because those, you know, it's in the word, limited. We go down here. We normally select these to be excluded, right? And then depending on what your niche is, then obviously you can make certain decisions here. But we normally select these 3, right? Just like we've done in another campaign types and other campaign creations. Related videos. So this is basically something, this is relatively new here, this option, where you can just add other videos that are related to your offer, where you know, you could actually show up next to those videos, right? So let me actually show you an example. So here, for example, URL, let's say e-commerce marketing YouTube. All right, well, let's say we're going to add this here. Okay, so this is kind of like a new feature and it's pretty cool. So for example, it'll actually show you here how your video ad would show up, right? So when somebody is watching this video, or let's say they you know, this is showing up in the related search results, you can actually have your video being displayed right next to it, right? So it's something worth a try, right? But for this particular case, we want to just go without that, and we just want to go strictly with the options. And here, it's the same type of ad group creation and process, right? In terms of your demographic, as if you were to do an in-stream ad or non-skippable ad or responsive video ad, right? It's the same deal. You know, you go through the same targeting, right? And then the audience, of course, if you want to do in-market, if you want to do remarketing, right? A quick tip is with remarketing audiences, the discovery ads actually work pretty well. It's, you know, one of those cases where you're kind of showing up in different formats, right, for different users. So it's fresh for the eye, right? And you know, it's actually very positive for you to do warm campaigns using the TrueView discovery video option. Okay, so same thing, you go down here. So let's just pick one, right? Let's just go ahead and pick one here. Go down here, keywords. No, we don't want to do that. But again, you have the option to do that. In terms of the bid, I usually start with 25, sometimes 30. You can do less than that. With the bid, if your campaign is not firing, maybe your bid is too low. But for the most part, this is kind of like a surefire that, you know, it will start serving impressions. But you can essentially modify it, and you could even start lower than that, right? So you can do like 5 cents. I don't recommend it because it may not fire. So just from experience, just knowing kind of like the bidding process and the auctions, with this, it may not fire. But if you do like 10 or 15, it could fire. But maybe not, it doesn't spend the full budget, right? So that's one thing you want to look at, is if it spends the full budget, then maybe you want to lower the bid a little bit more and just kind of mess with that. If it doesn't spend the daily budget, then you may need to increase the bid, right? So that's kind of like the rule of thumb there, right? And then of course you want to add the video. So again, just kind of using the example, you know, assuming that things are linked. That's another, you know, good point that I need to bring up, is make sure your YouTube channel is linked to your Google Ads account. You know, there's a lot of times where advertisers, they forget to do that little thing, and that it's a simple thing, is linking. Just, you know, you go to linked accounts, and then you ensure that the channel is linked there. That way you could actually get those remarketing counts. You know, you can get those views. All right, now here, obviously you need to select the format. We're going for the video discovery ad. Here you have the opportunity to choose a thumbnail. You know, unfortunately with this, it doesn't really give you a lot of flexibility if you want to upload like a thumbnail, a specific thumbnail you want to use. But for the most part, I mean, they do a good job of kind of like giving you some options here, right? So like this one, obviously for this particular video. So you can choose whichever one you feel that looks best, okay? So that's pretty much it, guys. There's really not much to it. You already saw firsthand, it's very simple to create a video discovery campaign. You just need to know, you know, which goal to choose, which ad formats to choose. And from there, the targeting, it's all the same as the other videos that we've done. We actually have a video on targeting, which you can check out right here. So we appreciate you watching. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you can get notified once we drop some more YouTube ad videos. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.